Hey Trading Nation, Todd Gordon here. Obviously, I'm out in the Trading Nation right now. I'm on the road, got a little mobile command unit set up here in the hotel, but I want to get you updated regardless. One key kind of dynamic that I'm seeing here is the warning message that small caps have given us have begun to follow through. Now, this is a very critical time with the healthcare bill potentially being voted on here in Congress, but the warning sign that we've seen that led to the significant reversal several days ago is, I believe, a big part of the Russell. So let's dive into the chart and let me explain. So on the top chart here, we have just the simple Russell 2000 daily chart. And you can see that the market has gone mostly sideways here from middle December 2016. But that's not the whole story here, traders. You need to look at the indexes and other markets in relation to their trading partners. And what I mean by that is, let's take a look at the Russell as compared to the NASDAQ and the S&P. And one tool that we like to use is a ratio chart, which basically just takes one market, divides it by the other, and that gives you a really good indication of relative strength or weakness. And what you can see here is the Russell divided by the NASDAQ has been in an uptrend. And what that means is the first market, the Russell, is outperforming the second one, which is the NASDAQ. And in a good bull market, that's what you want to see. You want to see small caps outperforming the larger caps, even tech. Same thing here with the Russell and the S&P ratio. Since February 2016, you have a nice uptrend going on here in the Russell S&P ratio. Russell's outperforming the S&P. Said differently, the S&P is underperforming the Russell, which is what you want to see in a good bull market. But notice what's happened recently. In January, February, and March, we're seeing big time underperformance of the Russell relative to the NASDAQ and the S&P. That's a warning sign. So just this sideways price action that we saw in the price chart alone doesn't tell the whole story. And in fact, if we just do a little trend line analysis of the Russell and the NASDAQ, we're right on a breakdown period right there. Same thing with the Russell and the S&P. Right on a breakdown period right here. So if you start seeing those small caps punch through the NASDAQ and the S&P ratio charts, that's a warning sign. The other market that I want to talk about here is the NASDAQ. Let's take a look at the NDX daily. Now, here's the NASDAQ from February 2016. You can see we've obviously enjoyed a very, very nice uptrend. The problem I have here is take a look at the severity of the reversal bar that we saw back here on the 21st. This is called an outside reversal bar. What that means is the high of this day was above the high of the prior day. The closing of this day was below the low of the prior day. So again, the highs were higher than yesterday and the lows were lower than yesterday. That's an outside reversal bar. But not only was this a one-day reversal bar, this was a 1, 2, 3, 4. And what I'm saying is all of the 21st price action contained the highs and lows of the last, all the way back here to March 1st, which is the last 14 trading days. That was a significant reversal that we saw on the NASDAQ. We are trying to rally back here a little bit, but I'm a little concerned that these might be a rally up into lower highs and we might have another sell-off. So putting it all together, the underperformance of the small caps over the last 2 months, coupled with this significant reversal in the NASDAQ, makes me very cautious of this market going forward. I have no trade to set up. I'm being very diligent, but I flattened out all my positions on the 21st. I am carrying no long positions right now, first time in months, and I'm actually finger on the trigger to go short. I'll be sure to hit you guys up on Twitter at Trading Nation if I make that move, but I'm concerned about this market. For CNBC's Trading Nation, I'm Todd Gordon. I hope that little piece of analysis on the NASDAQ and the Russell helps. I'm cautious going forward. I'll see you guys on the next video update. I'll be back on my normal trading office next week.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.